We got the exclusive Stacy. Hey. We gotta show some love, cause your boy got the plug shown up. We got the exclusive with Stacy. Hey. We the people, we won't settle. Can't nobody do this better. We got the exclusive with Stacy Roberson tonight. I know that's right.
Back to the exclusive. I am your host, Stacy Roberson, your host with the most exclusive and one of Atlanta's greatest ideas. So if you look beside me, I have in the studio the actual content producer for the exclusive, and this is Vyghetta. Watson, Vyghetta, how you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good, Stacy. How are you?
You know what? I am excited because we have a Dynamite show, second half, we're going to say, and we're going to actually have Bunny DeBarge-Knight, who will be in doing a call-in session with us. So what I want to do is jump right on in. I'm going to actually do a quick bio, and then we'll just bring her on, okay? So Adeline Bunny DeBarge is an American soul singer, songwriter, and author, best known as the lone female sibling of the Motown family group, DeBarge.
She is also best known as the lead vocalist behind the classic R&B ballad A Dream from the group's In a Special Way album, and is also the co-writer of the group's 1982 breakthrough hit I Like It and the #1 hit Time Will Reveal. Bunny is the eldest of 10 children. In order, their nicknames that the world know them by are Bunny, Bobby, Tommy, Randy, Marty, Elle, James, Jonathan, Chico, Peaches, and Young.
All right. So with this in mind, listeners and viewers, let's welcome to the exclusive Bunny DeBarge-Knight. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm listening to all those Y's in the name and all them kids.
Well, you know what? We are so excited to have you with us. And what we want to do, hey, we're always happy to have you here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right on in because we only have a few minutes. But with this few minutes, I definitely want to be able to quickly tell the story as great as I can possibly tell it. But Bunny DeBarge is known for many classic hits. You all know her story is extensive, but we just can't cover it all in this section, in this segment. But however, I will point out my favorite DeBarge song, and that is "The Rhythm of the Night." So, Bunny, I have a question. Who wrote the song, and did you all know that this song would get this huge?
Well, it's something that you say that because that is not a song that DeBarge wrote. That song was written by Diane Warren, and it was coming off of, at the time, not only she had a song called All Night Long, and so they wanted to get something coming off of that real quick. You know, it's a marketing strategy, you know, they have within the company. So Diane Warren wrote a song off of All Night Long, and it was Rhythm of the Night, and we put it into the movie Last Dragon, and that's how that song came about. But no, it's not a song that was written by any of us. Wow.
And so, did y'all know that song would like really become that big?
I think we kind of did because once Barry Gordy had got behind it, so we figured, yeah, it was going to be big. We was going to put it in the Last Dragon and everything. So I think we thought it was going to be big, but it's surprising when it happens. It's still, you know.
Wow.
Okay, so Bunny, congratulations on being an author. I know you have been an author for some time now. Your first book was entitled The Kept Ones, and the second book is called The Famed Years. Can you give us just a little insight on what both of these books are about and just why they are so important to you?
Well, they're important to me, that's not there, because I started out writing the book for myself, okay? I had covered up a lot of things in my life, and I needed to deal with them. I needed to have last cries. And I needed to deal with my Savior. Coming from the church, everybody knows DeBarge comes from the church. And I was on drugs and things had happened. The group had broke up. It wasn't just a group, it was a family that was broken up. And just at a very bad place in my life. And I went to God and I said, God, if you really are who you say you are, I need you to come and see about me right where I am. I've made this drug my best friend. So I began to write. And I had no idea I was going to put it out. And it was dropped in my spirit. You know what? You need to put this out. There's a lot. You need to be a mirror to a lot of people out there that are hurting. So I put the book out. Never wrote a book before in my life. And it was so huge. I had to do it in 2 books.
Wow.
So, somebody suggested that I do that. So the first book is a cliffhanger. It's from my birth. It gives you a little background on my mother and father, and how they got together, and then the scene, how we started singing. The first 5 of us were a little group, and then the L's like the oldest of the second 5, and I'm the oldest in the family. But so it gives a story of DeBarge as little children, and I think I'm the one to tell it. I'm the oldest. Then my brother Bobby, who's not with us now. So, and it goes to where we goes to the end to where we go up to Motown and go to California and get with Motown. So the second book, which is coming out very soon, and it's chapter 1 is volume 2, is of the Vain years and the drug problems, and the group breaking up and all that.
Okay, awesome. Well, we definitely
Did I answer the question?
You did, and we definitely look forward to that as well. So let me ask you this: there's going to be an actual biopic that's going to display the life of your brother, Bobby DeBarge. Can you tell us a bit about what's going on as it relates to this biopic?
Well, it came over the internet. That's how we knew about it. It wasn't, nobody was warned or asked to do the movie. It just came out. The biopic of Bobby DeBarge is coming out in June, and it was a big shock, and it was very hurting that they didn't get in touch with anyone in the family, and that the story is being told by his wife, who only known for 5 years. How can you tell a whole biopic on someone that you didn't even know, or just, that long, and probably stories that, that maybe he told you or whatever, but it's nothing like the, a sibling or someone in the family doing it. So no one in the family agreed to this happening. I don't think that they feel that DeBarge is going to do anything about it, and that's why they did it. But anyway, to make the long story short, I got very discouraged and wasn't going to put the second book out, Stacy. But that put a fire up under me, and I knew I didn't have really the funds that I needed to get the book done like I wanted to. So I decided to put a GoFundMe up, and it's going really good, and people are helping me to get the book and put into professionals' hands where they can make this book a bestseller. I believe that, and I believe that it's going to we're going to do a script and get it to a director and get the real story out there told, because I believe, Hollywood is just on all the mess that happened with the family. And there's a redemption story in our story. It's the mess becomes a message. So nobody can tell it like the family member, and nobody can tell it like me. So I'm going for that.
Oh, good.
Well, definitely, to everyone that is watching and listening to the exclusive, again, as you see, we have Bunny DeBarge, who has called in, and as she has already displayed in regards to this upcoming project that she's working on, there is a GoFundMe. I ask that you all get behind her movement. Make sure you support her in every facet, because again, if there's a story to be told, it needs to be told by someone who can really tell it, and that will be the person themselves. All right? And so you definitely have our support, and we'll continue to share the message of what you have going on, so everyone can definitely be behind that. Okay?
Yes, thank you. I'm going to be doing some motivational speaking. God told me He's going to change my voice, and not my singing voice. I still can sing, but my life is going in a different direction today. So I'm doing motivational speaking, and I'm going to speak on where I came from in life, how I got through in life, and that's where I am today. Besides the book and wanting to do the movie and stuff, I'm there.
All right.
So, Bunny, I heard you speak a few minutes ago on your faith. So that lets us know that you are a woman of faith. So where did your faith come from? You know, and how do you use it to help impact others today?
Well, actually, it started as a little girl. All the things that I was going through in my house, in my home, you know, come from a very abusive childhood. I had an uncle that was a pastor of the church, and we moved from Detroit to Grand Rapids. And then I had the foundation, but I never really had relationship until I got older and started going through things. But by that time, I was totally messed up from the floor up. So I went into the music industry, and that was helping. It also made me feel like, in coming from the church, I was doing devil music, and I kind of laugh at that today because there is really devil music out there. We actually sung of love, but I thought the anointing followed DeBarge, and that's why our music is still out there today. A lot of our bands are in church today, and this world is crazy today. The industry is crazy today. It's nothing like it was when we were coming up. But my faith is what kept me, even though I got into drugs, and it's because I put my relationship with God up. You know, I felt, oh, he's mad at me. But God followed me until I could follow him. I came into this world with adversity, but I also had opportunity because I had adversity and I was able to get away from my home. I got with my uncle, and my uncle took me around as he preached. He knew I could sing, and I was singing, so I got to get out there and sing for people. And I was singing as a teenager, and the songs that I sing, those songs became real to me. And I would see people raise their hands and praise God, and it's no feeling like that, knowing that you touched somebody's heart. So that always stayed with me. And the song I used to sing was Only What You Do for Christ Will Last. And that song hunted me through my whole drug addiction, okay? When I was going through, and that's when I said, you know, I know Word, I know God, because I saw, you know, God has been personal to me. He's been my Savior, but he's never been my Lord. So when I asked God to help me, it took years. It didn't happen instantly. I know he could have made it happen instantly because he's God, but I would have learned nothing, you know. So when you have a relationship, my father's relationship wasn't very good. So that's my earthly father. So it was very hard for me to respect my heavenly father. And all these things he had to teach me. So God had to get me all by myself. Now, y'all got me preaching now.
Go ahead.
He had to get me all by myself so I can know who he really was. We can't have faith in God until we know him as he is. And when I saw him as he is, down in my spirit, down in my heart, he began to follow me and clean those things up that had happened to me from childbirth. Satan looked into my book at my childhood and tried to destroy my destiny. But DeBarge went where I was destined them to be. But we did not go to our destiny. I believe that my family has a calling on their life, and that everybody needs to turn around at this same time, and we need to be drawing souls to Christ and tell them how we got through. That's why we're still here.
Right,
wow,
right.
That's amazing.
So you have a phenomenal story,
yes.
and we just hate to have to wrap it up so soon.
Yes.
But just
Oh, well, I'll come back.
Oh,
There you
yes,
go. That's
yes,
right.
most definitely. But just right quick, just let everybody know that's viewing and listening. Just let us know how you can be reached and how, and shout out that GoFundMe for us.
Okay, the GoFundMe is off. I guess you can just go to GoFundMe. I can probably send you a link. Stacy, are you got Facebook friend?
Yes,
You are? Okay, I could send you the link, and then maybe but I think that you can just go to GoFundMe, Bunny DeBarge-Knight, getting the real story out, and whatever. No amount is too small. It is show that you believe with me and that you support me. You support this and it's happening because I believe this is going to be healing as well for my family. So much has been stolen from DeBarge in the industry. I don't want to go into that whole problem, but I believe that this will really be healing. That I get this position where I am able to help my whole family, even the second generation, who is very talented. and we can all have jobs and go on in our lives and give God the glory. I thought that gets the glory out of this. I really know that I shouldn't be here today, and I'm here for this. So.
All right.
And you can also come to my Bunny DeBarge Facebook page. The book, you can go to my PayPal. It's bunnydebarge@gmail.com. Leave $25 and your address, and you get an autographed copy of the first book. The second book will probably be out June, maybe end of June, July. But that'll be out. I have that on my Facebook as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, I want to encourage everyone who is watching to make sure you go to YouTube following this interview, and make sure you watch the Unsung on DeBarge after the show, so that you can witness such a powerful story of an American musical family who changed the essence of early R&B music. So make sure you do that. That's Unsung. You can go to YouTube and look up the DeBarge, and you can actually hear the story. So, Bunny, we love you here on The Exclusive, and you're definitely friends of the show, and you are more than welcome anytime you ever want to be on a show. We'll always, especially when you get ready to drop the next book, we'll definitely would like to cover that as well, all right?
Okay, well, thank you for having me.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Nice meeting you, too.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So there you have it. That was Bunny DeBarge-Knight. And again, you were watching The Exclusive. I am Stacey Roberson, your host with the most and one of Atlanta's greatest ideas.
And I am Vyghetta Watson, the content producer of The Exclusive with Stacey Roberson.
And again, we can't wait till the next show, so make sure that you tune in. DJ Crisis taking care of some business right now, has some very important things to come up, and he definitely wanted to send his love out to you all. And again, you'll hear from us very soon. You're watching The Exclusive, and we're signing out.